We have Alex Murray of the Morehead State cross country track and field team. He's a university studies major from St. Louis and will be graduating in May. So Alex, you spent 1 year at Rockhurst and then you came here and you've been here the last 3 years. So tell me how your experience has been at Morehead State.
Yeah, so I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri, so coming to Morehead, Kentucky from St. Louis was definitely a big culture shock to me, and I'm definitely grateful for my teammates. I mean, they really helped ease that way through that culture shock, and I mean, they helped ease that transition and everything, but yeah, I mean, I'm going to remember from my experience just like going out with the guys on the weekends to go climb, or going out to, like, I remember Carter Caves we went to. I mean, like, stuff like that, like just those sort of experiences that, like, I feel like I would never have in St. Louis. I mean, just that kind of thing was really memorable for me. And yeah, I mean, just getting better. I mean, I've improved a lot since the start. I mean, I think all my teammates can testify. I mean, I wasn't the best runner coming in, but coming out, I mean, I've improved my times by minutes, and I mean, that's very difficult in this sport, especially at such a high level as NCAA Division I level. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely grateful for Morehead's the past 3 years in Morehead State cross country and track and field. And yeah, I mean, Coach Dixon was an amazing coach and a great mentor, great person as well. And yeah, I mean, I do not at all regret the decision to transfer. I mean, it was a very difficult one. After my freshman year, I knew the previous college wasn't the right place for me, but I mean, I was scared coming in here. I mean, knowing nobody, not knowing. I mean, I talked about that culture shock a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like I absolutely made that right decision. And yeah, I'll say it again. I'm grateful for Morehead State the past 3 years.
You touched a little bit on it, but if you're, let's say you're 40 and you look back on your years in college, and it doesn't have to be necessarily with the guys on the team, but anything, maybe a story in particular, or a moment, or an experience, or a meet that you had, something that you might remember, maybe that you would potentially tell your children.
Yeah, so I mean, I remember last year during outdoor, it's not often that my parents can come watch because, I mean, they work a lot for me and they're from St. Louis, so they have to drive all the way here for most of our meets. So they came to watch me at, I believe, Center last year, and I wound up breaking my 5K PR by about 26 seconds and placing third in the heat when I was originally ranked like 9th or 10th. So, I mean, that was a big breakout race for me, and doing it in front of my parents was amazing. I mean, I just remember Coach Dixon just like cheering me on during the race, telling me like, you're gonna PR huge right now and everything. And I just remember that race and just how happy I was during the race. And yeah, I mean, overall that memory is gonna be something I definitely tell my future children. And yeah, I mean, besides just that, I mean, I'll go into it again, just like being around the guys I've learned a lot from them, and I've matured a lot learning from them and such. And yeah, I mean, I'm grateful for everyone that I've met along the way the past 3 years.
Finally, you're moving on. So obviously that means that you're leaving behind some folks, whether they're coming in or they're your current teammates who aren't graduating. Any sort of advice or maybe words of wisdom or something maybe you would want to impart on your team, or maybe a motto or something that you have that you want to stick with, live by, kind of speak?
Yeah, I mean, just be grateful. I mean, not too many people get to do this. I mean, it's a privilege to be on this team, and I mean, some days we might forget that like, I mean, there's some days that it's harder than others to come to practice, but I mean, it's one of those things that like, not many people get to do this. Not many people get to work as hard as we can to be the best runners and people that we can be. So yeah, I mean, just be grateful and just try to be around the guys as much as you can, because I mean, once your time is up here, I mean, it's not often that we get to see each other. So yeah, I mean, just try to put in the work that you can every day.
Well, Alex, it's been a joy having you around. You're right, you've made significant improvements. I remember some meets where you've made 40-second jumps in certain races. So congratulations on your career, what you've accomplished. I appreciate your time, and I wish you the best of luck as you move forward to whatever's next.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.